So Tim, I am so excited to be here with you. Tell us a little bit more about how Bible Journey, your own journey of the Bible, got started.
Yeah, I think maybe like you in high school, I had some exposure to Scripture. For me, it came out of a period of time when I was praying and asking God to speak to me, and I didn't hear anything. And I think that resonated with your story a little bit too. And then I started to read the Bible, and Bible reading started to give me a sense of there was two-way communication. And then a little bit of a revival kind of broke out of my high school, and I started to realize what the church was really meant to be. People who had a personal relationship with God were studying the Word and were experiencing their gifts with each other. I had a lot of Bible exposure in a Christian home, Bible study, youth group and all. And I went off to college and I was going to have a Bible major. And I was really cruising until I took a trip to Israel. And this was probably 1978, and a whole world opened up for me. And it was a world that I not only enjoyed learning about, but I also realized that I never would have known what I didn't know. And that was a little destabilizing because the cultural background, the kind of things that you can only pick up experientially were hitting me. It was my first cross-cultural experience, and it was outside of my own comfort zone with the Bible. So now the Bible wasn't just this book, but it was a book that came from here. So that led to more study about the Bible background, and also return trips to the lands of the Bible to do more research and study. Became a part of my scholarship to do Bible background. There was a time early on when I had a ministry called Uncovering the Foundations, and I was showing, using slide projectors, showing people images on 2 screens and helping them to understand Bible background, because kind of felt like I didn't want to open up the Bible without that illumination that comes from the background.
Yeah. So was that, could you say that was one of the seeds to planting this Bible Journey greatness?
Well, the seed, so one of the personal seeds for us, but what we'll hear from the Dolans is that there were seeds in the Dolans' life, and about 5 years ago, this was back about 2011, their interest in starting a biblical literacy program turned from a conversation with Dr. Bob Cooley to a conversation with us that came out of some church-based teaching. And so the vision to give people something more than what was just available in average Sunday school small group, something that had some depth and scholarship, but it was made accessible to people. That was what was the genesis of Bible Journey itself.
And what do you hope would be the impact of Bible Journey worldwide?
I think what we want to do is multiply what we've already heard from people that have been through Bible Journey. It's a journey that takes place personally. It's a journey that takes place with people in groups. But it's a journey that also creates a sense of belonging among God's people throughout time. So you're joining the sojourners that started with Abraham and all of his all of his heirs, and we're walking out those promises. And people talk about the impact on their life that is as unexpected as a woman who said, I was about to take my former husband to court and I couldn't.
Wow.
And she said it was Bible Journey. I don't know why, but she said, even my legal partner said, I don't know what happened to you. And she said, I can't explain it, but studying the Bible. An architect said, I spent more and more time studying the Bible and less we with my business, but he said my business keeps growing, and I'm trying to go into full-time ministry, and now I have 100 employees. I moved out of state. You know, we have people that say, I just didn't see the big picture. And so transformation sometimes sounds like an overused word, but I think there's a secret recipe, and the secret recipe is the Bible, and somehow people just haven't put it in the sauce.
Is there anything else you want to share with those who might be watching this video through the app?
Well, I think we want everyone to experience Bible Journey personally. I think we want them to experience it socially. We want to have a rich experience, but it is not, the Bible was never meant for us to have alone, but meant to be something that we experience collaboratively, corporately. You and I are going to interview people. We're going to talk with each other. In isolation, we have too many filters and blinders on, and we're meant to do this as a group. But I also think that we're going to make the app usable for people in such a way that you can show it to people and say, hey, look, have you ever been in Hezekiah's tunnel before?
Yes.
Have you ever been on the Sea of Galilee and Capernaum? And make it really easy to have people have little vignettes that they can jump into with us.